Hey there, welcome to this channel. Have you ever asked yourself, is it really possible to learn English while you're asleep? Maybe you've tried all kinds of things, textbooks, apps, even talking to your mirror, but your brain still forgets. Your mouth pauses. Your heart feels unsure. It's like something is blocking the words inside you. But tonight, I want to share a quiet little secret. Something soft, calm, and different from what you've tried. What if your dreams could help you learn? What if peaceful sounds could guide you towards speaking with ease? Just close your eyes, get cozy, and let your ears gently take in the language. No pressure, just peace. You're about to hear a quiet story where English flows gently into your thoughts as you rest. Leave a comment if your mind ever feels tired, but still wants to keep growing. Now let's begin this calm and gentle journey toward English fluency. Chapter 1. It's a quiet night, and the world outside is slowing down. The lights are soft, the sounds are gentle, and you are here, ready to rest and ready to learn. You are not alone tonight. Many learners like you feel tired after studying all day, reading books, watching videos, and trying hard to speak. But even after all that effort, something still feels missing. Your brain feels full. Words disappear and you get sleepy while learning. And that's okay. Because tonight, something different is happening. You're not here to study. You're here to listen. You are here to learn in a peaceful way, no pressure, no stress. Just your breath, your calm body, and gentle English words. These words float to you like clouds in the sky. And here's a little secret: your brain doesn't stop when you sleep. It keeps working quietly, moving memories, creating dreams, and yes, still listening. Even while you sleep, your ears hear. Not in a loud, clear way like daytime, but deeply. When words are soft, slow, and kind, your brain begins to remember them. Not like school memorization or drills, but like music that lingers, like feelings that stay without effort. That is the secret of the night learner. You don't force English into your mind. You let it come softly and patiently. Now picture this: you're lying in bed, eyes closing. A calm English voice speaks simple sentences and tells a slow story. It repeats a word or two. Your dreaming brain listens quietly. You're not trying. You're just breathing, just listening. You don't need a pen or a book. You don't need to speak. You only need to float with the story like a boat on calm water. This isn't magic. It's nature. It's the power of learning calmly. Some people wonder, can I really learn while I sleep? And that's a fair question. The answer is slow, like growing a flower. You plant the seeds, you water them, you wait. Each night you listen. You hear the same words again and again. Your brain becomes familiar. It feels safe. One day you understand without trying. You speak without fear. You begin to feel like English belongs to you. And this night is the first step. You've already begun. And that's the most powerful thing you can do. Just begin. You may not remember everything tomorrow. That's okay. Sleep learning isn't perfect memory. It's slow, gentle growth. This isn't a race. There's nothing to win. Only calm learning, open hearts, quiet minds, and ears that are ready. Just by listening, you're doing something strong. Many people quit because they think slow learning is weak, but it's not. Slow is beautiful. It stays longer. Fast learning fades, but this slow, peaceful way becomes part of you. And night is your best friend. No noise, no messages, no stress, just you and English flowing like a soft river beside your dreams. So take a deep breath. Feel your shoulders drop. Let your eyes get heavy. Let the words wrap you like a warm blanket. This story will continue. The words will return. And with every chapter, your English will quietly bloom. You're more than a learner. You're a night learner, a peaceful speaker in the making, and your journey has just begun. Chapter 2. These words you're hearing now, they are slow, clear, and kind. They don't shout. They don't rush. They simply arrive gently. Some words you know, some you don't. But that's okay. Your brain notices them. It starts to remember them without pressure. This is not a test. There are no questions, no scores, just English softly flowing into your thoughts like music in the background. Each sentence touches your mind like a wave on the shore. Not strong, not sharp, just a soft rhythm that helps you feel safe. You might not understand every word now. That's natural. What matters is the feeling, the comfort, the calm inside each phrase. This comfort helps your memory. Your brain remembers what feels safe. And tonight, English feels soft and safe to you. Imagine a garden in your mind. Every word you hear is like a seed. Tonight, you're planting many seeds without even trying. Some seeds grow fast. Some take time. Some hide under the soil for weeks. But all of them are waiting for their moment to grow. So, when you wake up tomorrow, you might not remember the exact words, but the seeds are still there, resting in your brain. And the more nights you listen, the more seeds you plant. With time, they become part of you without stress, without fear. This is how the night teaches. No pressure, no mistakes, just peaceful learning repeated with love and kindness. If your mind drifts away, don't worry. That's normal. The words will still be here, floating beside you, gently repeating. You don't need to fight sleep. In fact, the deeper you rest, the better your brain can hold these words. So let your thoughts drift. Let your body melt into the bed. Let the words wrap around your dreams like soft music. This story will keep going even if you sleep. Your brain is listening in the background, and that's more than enough. Each time you come back to the story, you'll understand more. Not because you forced it, but because your brain is quietly learning. And now the next part of the journey is about to begin. A calm, simple story in English. A dream in words. Just listen. Just rest. Let the night carry you. And let the English slowly become part of your dreams. Chapter 3. The night is peaceful, and your breathing is calm. Outside, stars shine quietly, while the world sleeps in gentle stillness. But inside your mind, something soft is happening. Your brain is not fully asleep. It's floating in a dream between worlds. In that dream place, English begins to enter like light through water, slowly, gently, with no pressure, only peace. This chapter is about words, not hard words, but soft ones. Words that feel light and easy in your dreaming mind. These gentle words aren't here to disturb you. They come to rest beside you in the space between sleep and thoughts. You might ask, how can I learn new words without writing them down? It feels strange, doesn't it? Most learners think learning means eyes open and hands moving. But your brain knows another way, quiet and natural. A baby doesn't write the word milk to understand it. They hear it again and again. They feel it and remember. And one day, the word just comes out of their mouth like a small piece of magic. That's how natural learning works. You're not a baby, but your brain still loves this peaceful way, repeating, listening, relaxing without rules or stress. At night when your body rests, the noise of the day disappears. Your brain becomes like a calm, open lake. Into that lake, words drop like raindrops, small and simple, light and slow. Listen and let them enter freely. They are not here to test you or make you speak. They are just here to be with you in this soft moment. Words like dream sky, peacetime, hope voice, water smile. Did you feel how they gently touched your thoughts? You didn't need to memorize anything. You didn't need to speak aloud. These words entered like tiny seeds in your mind. Some will stay tonight. Some will return again tomorrow. But each time they come back, they feel more familiar. That's the power of dream words. They grow not through force, but through quiet love, patience, and repeated hearing. During the day, you say many things, but most of them vanish. Only the ones that touch your heart truly stay. That's why these night words are strong. They don't come from books. They come from feelings and connect to emotion. You remember love because it touches your heart. But forget grammar words because they only touch your head. Sleep doesn't care about rules. It listens to the heart. And heart words are the ones that live long inside you. So tonight, trust this voice. Even if you close your eyes or your thoughts drift away, your ears are still learning. Your soul still listens. And slowly, word by word, these peaceful sounds will become part of your real vocabulary. Tomorrow you might not notice anything new. But one day a word will rise from your mouth like sunlight through clouds. You'll wonder where it came from. But it came from here, from this quiet night, when you trusted a peaceful way to learn. There's no rush here. Just rhythm, calm, slow repetition, and soft hope. That's all you need right now. Let these soft words float around you like warm air. You're learning more than you know even while you sleep. Your sleep isn't empty time. It's full of soft English quiet loving and slowly becoming yours. Chapter 4. Now the room is silent. Your eyes may already be shut. Your body feels heavy and soft, sinking deeper into rest. The outside world feels far away. All the noise and fast thoughts from the day have melted like snow in the sun. Yet somehow you are still listening, still learning. But it doesn't feel like studying, does it? It feels gentle. There's no notebook, no clock, no pressure. Only this quiet voice, some soft English, and the sound of your own breath. And that's the special thing, because sleep is not silence. It's a door to another place. A calm, secret space. Behind that door, your mind keeps working. It doesn't shut down. It begins a different kind of learning, soft and deep. People think the brain turns off during sleep, but really, it turns inward. It dreams, it remembers, it listens. This listening is not hard. It's not full of fear or stress. It feels like floating on a soft cloud in the sky. And in that gentle space, something begins to grow. The English you hear doesn't become memory. It becomes a feeling. It's not a grammar rule or a test question. It's a quiet rhythm, like a song you don't need to understand to enjoy. Imagine walking near a river. The water flows softly. You can't explain the sound, but it stays with you. That's what this English is doing. It becomes part of your night. It follows you into dreams. It lives inside you. And here's the best part. You don't need to do anything. No pressure, no effort. Just breathing, just resting, just being. Your brain loves this way. It enjoys soft voices. It likes slow repetition. It welcomes words that come without effort. That's why night is such a beautiful time to learn. Because you feel safe, you feel calm, you are ready to receive. You don't need to understand every single word. That's not the goal. Just feel the language like wind on your skin. Some words will pass by, some will stay. But your mind remembers the feeling, the rhythm, the sound of English. Later when you wake, the sounds remain inside you. They feel familiar, like old friends, not strange or scary anymore. So let this voice be your comfort tonight. Let it carry you gently. Let it fill your dreams with soft English. You are still learning in this quiet. You are still growing in this silence. The English around you is finding its way in. There's no need to repeat anything. No need to try hard. Just relax, just listen. Let your sleep do the rest. This night is not empty. This silence is not wasted. It's full of meaning, full of language, full of gentle English. And slowly this English is becoming yours. Chapter 5. The night has grown quiet and deep. The stars above are watching gently, and everything around you is wrapped in calm stillness. You're lying peacefully now, no effort needed, just slow breaths and soft listening. Your body is still, and your mind is floating lightly. Even in silence, something magical is happening inside. You are learning without force, without trying too hard. It may sound surprising, but true learning doesn't always need hard work. Right now, there is no pressure, no memorizing, just soft words reaching your heart, just calm rhythm entering your thoughts like music. This is learning without stress. And here's the secret. Many people never hear. You can grow your English by resting. You can become better while staying still. Imagine a tree growing slowly. It doesn't rush. It doesn't force itself. It simply receives the sun and drinks the rain. And yet over time it becomes strong and steady. This is how your English grows too. You only need to stay close to the sound. You don't need to push yourself. You just need to let the language come in, to let your mind welcome it gently. And what better time to open your mind than now, when your heart is quiet and your body is relaxed. This is not lazy learning. This is natural and peaceful learning. The kind of learning your brain truly understands. Think of how you learned your first language. You didn't sit at a desk or memorize rules. You just lived and listened. You played. You rested. And slowly language became part of you. It entered your world without effort. And that is exactly what is happening now. You are lying here with English beside you like a kind friend. Your brain is gently placing the words into soft memory. It's building little connections without making you tired. It's finding patterns in the sounds, repeating them silently. It's preparing you without you even knowing. That's why sometimes you wake up and words feel easier. That's why you suddenly understand things you never studied. Because your brain was quietly organizing everything while you rested without stress, without work. So tonight, let go of the need to do more. You don't have to repeat anything or remember everything. You are already doing enough by just being here. Just listening calmly is enough for your brain to begin learning. The only effort is to trust that your brain knows what to do. Trust that your calm mind is still growing. This moment may seem quiet, but it is full of soft learning, deep and silent, but very real. So let the words flow over you like warm wind. Don't hold them. Don't chase them. Just let them come. Feel the calm in the voice, the rhythm like a gentle wave. You are safe here, and your English is growing. You don't need to think. You don't need to reply. Just rest and let the English enter through stillness. You're learning, even now, even in sleep. And this quiet way is the most beautiful way of all. Chapter 6. The night now wraps around you like a warm blanket. Your body feels still and heavy, but your thoughts are drifting softly. You're not fully asleep and not fully awake. You're resting in between, and in that peaceful space, English begins to bloom, not through rules or noise, but through gentle feelings and soft stories. The kind of story that teaches you without demand. No tests here, no corrections. Just a calm voice that wants to stay with you like a gentle friend in the dark. Stories have power. Not loud power, but soft, quiet magic. They don't just bring information, they bring emotion. That's why we remember stories for years. Not because of the words, but because of the way they made us feel. A story becomes part of your memory through its rhythm, its emotion, and the way it connects to your heart. So when you hear English in a story, it becomes something more than just sound. It becomes experience. It becomes real. Now imagine a child lying in bed, A parent sits nearby telling a simple story in a gentle voice. The child doesn't understand every word, but they feel safe. They feel loved. They feel connected to the language. And even without trying, they begin to learn. You are just like that child, now still ready to feel and absorb. Even as an adult, your heart can still learn. Through quiet stories, your mind can still grow in soft ways. You don't need to understand every word right now. You just need to be near the language to let the story flow. Now let me share a simple story, a dreamlike tale to rest with. It begins with a little house in a quiet village. Inside, a young woman lies in bed. Her English is not strong, but each night she listens to a soft voice. The voice tells her small stories about gardens, sunlight, about old friends meeting again. She just listens, eyes closed. She never studies. She never repeats. But every night she listens. Slowly, the words become familiar. They become less like strangers. They become her visitors, then friends, and finally her family of sound. One day she meets a traveler. He speaks English. She smiles and says hello. He smiles back and she understands. The stories helped her find her voice. They helped her believe in herself. And that is the power of peaceful stories. Stories are not just for children. They're for anyone with a soft heart and a quiet dream of learning. They don't need big words or hard grammar. They just need kindness, emotion, and rhythm. When you listen to English stories in sleep, something beautiful happens. Your heart gently opens. Your brain quietly accepts. Learning becomes smooth and warm, not heavy or painful. So let the story continue tonight. Let it hold you like a soft blanket. Let it speak while you rest. No need to repeat anything. No need to think. The story will carry you. The story will teach. Just stay here peaceful and still, letting the gentle words become part of your dreams. Because every story, no matter how soft, brings one more piece of English into your world. One more feeling. One more voice. One more step toward fluency through calm and kindness. Chapter 7. The night stretches on, yet it wraps around you gently, like a soft blanket. Above, the sky is still filled with stars that take their time to shine. And here you are, safe in this quiet space where nothing pushes, nothing pulls. You're just here, breathing slowly, quietly, receiving whatever comes. Even now, as your body lets go and your thoughts begin to float, something is shifting. You are beginning to learn not through books or exams, but through calm listening. This gentle way of learning is called passive learning, and tonight we'll explore why it's so powerful. Passive learning means you don't push yourself. You're not speaking, not writing, not even asking questions. You're simply letting the English surround you without effort. You hear the words without needing to respond, and something magical begins. Your brain notices things, a word's sound, a sentence's rhythm, a soft voice's tone. These little pieces settle inside your memory quietly, like soft feathers landing. Later, when you need them, they come back easily, like recalling a sweet scent or a favorite tune. Many people believe learning must be active, full of energy and effort. They say, if I'm not speaking, I'm not learning. Or without practice, it's wasted time. But that's not true. Passive learning is never wasted. It's planted. Think of a garden. You plant seeds, but flowers don't bloom overnight. Still underground, things move, roots grow, life begins. Sleep learning works the same way. Each quiet moment in English is a seed. And if you let the language rest beside you each night, it slowly becomes part of who you are. So as you listen now, don't feel pressure to do anything more. Don't think I should take notes or I need to stay focused. It's okay if your mind begins to drift if sleep comes easily. That's actually perfect because even in sleep, English enters. This voice continues, and your soft, resting mind listens in a deeper way. Passive listening works because it's free of pressure and fear. And when your heart is open, Language flows in like warm sunlight through a quiet window. Let the English stay around you like soft air. You don't need to catch every word or understand every sentence. You don't need to speak or repeat, just breathe in the calm. The language will do its part. It will return again and again. It will become familiar. It will stay with you. You are not behind and you are not slow. You are learning in a different way, a peaceful, kind way. This way honors your rest, your pace, and your quiet strength. Passive learning is powerful because it is soft, and softness has strength. It reminds you English is not a wall to climb, it's a river to float in. And tonight, you're floating, learning, becoming fluent without even opening your eyes. Chapter 8. The clock keeps moving forward, but time feels slower now. Your space is quiet, your heartbeat gentle, your mind as light as air. And in this peaceful state, English still flows through you like soft water. You're not at a desk, not surrounded by books or flashcards. Still, you are learning because something beautiful is happening. You are building a peaceful habit, a night ritual full of calm. This soft routine begins before you sleep and stays with you into your dreams. Tonight, we explore how this gentle habit becomes a quiet tool for fluency. Picture this clearly. Your day ends, you wash up, and the lights grow dim. The outside world fades, and instead of silence or music, you choose this. You choose a soft English voice, a sentence, a whisper of calm learning. As your eyelids grow heavy, your brain feels comfort. It says, I remember this. It begins to relax, but it doesn't stop listening. The rhythm of the voice is slow, steady, and kind. And slowly, without stress, the language becomes part of your sleep. This time before sleep holds magic, it's when your body says, I'm ready. Your thoughts slow down, your worries slip away, and in that silence, your brain becomes most open and most ready. There's no grammar to fix, no sentences to build, only calm. The words don't knock. They drift in like soft stars across the night sky. If you give yourself this moment every night, even just 10 minutes, it becomes a path. A gentle path your mind walks again each time you close your eyes. This habit is simple. No big plans, no effort needed. Just a few quiet minutes, a soft voice, and your decision to listen. That small decision repeated often grows stronger than any textbook method. Because your brain loves routine, it loves comfort and patterns. When you feed it English at the same peaceful hour, it begins to prepare for it. And one night, you realize something new. English now feels gentle, not hard. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like an old friend by your side. If tonight is your first night, feel proud you've begun something powerful. If it's your 5th or 10th night, feel the difference. Feel how English has softened, how it's become natural and calm. And if you ever lose your way, just come back to this moment. Lie down, close your eyes, let the soft voice return. You don't have to catch everything. You don't need to try. Just rest, just receive. Your brain hears, your heart remembers. And night by night, your English continues to grow like a silent tree under moonlight. This is your evening ritual, your quiet gift to yourself. And you deserve this peace, this gentle way to grow. You deserve to learn without fear and become fluent without stress. And it all begins right here with one voice, one story, and one quiet moment before sleep. Chapter 9. The night continues softly, wrapping you in calm. Above your dreams, the sky stretches wide and peaceful. Your arms are loose and your breathing is gentle. Your thoughts have quieted and your mind begins to float. You drift between being awake and asleep. Yet the English voice stays with you like a breeze that never ends. It's like a lullaby you don't need to translate. Even though you're silent, something special is happening inside. Your brain is not just hearing words, it's training silently. It listens, repeats, and learns without needing your help. This chapter is about a quiet method that works while you sleep. It's called shadowing, but with a dreamy twist. Not the usual type, this is sleep shadowing, dream shadowing, and it's more powerful than you imagine. When you're awake, shadowing means repeating fast, copying what you hear, training mouth and mind together. But in sleep or near sleep, your brain does something similar. It listens and silently begins to repeat. It doesn't speak, but it remembers. It doesn't use your voice, but follows the rhythm of what it hears. This silent echo becomes invisible practice, a shadow of speech, a dream version of speaking. Even now, your brain is following the voice. Not loudly, but quietly, it's echoing the phrases inside. The melody of English starts to build in your mind. It's being shaped without effort, without stress. Later, you may speak without thinking. A phrase might come to you naturally, and you'll wonder how. It came from this moment, from sleep shadowing, from your quiet brain practicing without asking permission. This method has no pressure. You don't have to speak aloud. There are no mistakes here, only soft flow. That's why it works. It removes fear. It replaces tension with rhythm. It lets language feel like music. When your mind is relaxed, it remembers more. It connects words with emotions, not just sounds. Now listen to these calm sentences. Let your brain follow quietly. Let them settle into your memory. I am learning. I am at peace. English is with me. My voice is growing stronger. Words are coming to me. There is no fear, only calm. No effort, only trust. No movement is needed, just quiet listening. Your mind will hold the words. Your dreams will keep them safe. Your English will slowly bloom, like music you hum without realizing, like words that float from silence into your voice. Shadowing is not shouting. It's not about perfect sound. It's about closeness to the language. It's letting English stay with you gently until one day it speaks through you with ease. Your voice becomes natural. It feels smooth. It no longer needs thinking. It simply exists. So tonight, let the voice continue. Let it flow through you. Let it keep your dreams company. You're not alone. The language is inside you. It's following your breath, guiding your night. It is preparing you softly, slowly for the moment you'll speak without fear. Chapter 10. The night stretches on, but your path is peaceful. The sound of English flows like a soft river beside you. It moves slowly and gently, never pushing, never stopping. Your body stays still. Your mind stays calm. Yet inside, something remains awake. A quiet part of your brain is listening without pressure or effort. It isn't focused or trying, but it's receiving. And that part, your sleep mind, is incredibly powerful. This chapter talks about two parts of your learning brain. One is your study mind. The other, your sleep mind. The study brain is active during the day. It reads books, writes notes, and worries about grammar rules. It asks questions, tracks progress, and often doubts itself. It gets tired. It feels the weight of effort. Am I learning fast enough? Why is this word still hard? The inner voice grows louder. The louder it gets, the harder it becomes to learn. You might study for hours, but retain nothing. Not because you didn't try, but because your mind became too full, too stressed to hold anything. Now think about the sleep brain. This part of your mind wakes up when you're relaxing or falling asleep. It doesn't analyze. It doesn't judge. It listens like a child at bedtime, curious, open, calm. It doesn't care if it understands everything. It just wants to feel safe and hear the rhythm of words. When you play gentle English audio at night, you speak directly to this brain, and it listens deeply. The sleep brain doesn't say, "I don't get it." It says, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm feeling the flow. It captures sound and quietly places phrases into your memory. No effort needed. That's why this kind of learning works. Because the sleep brain is open. It feels no pressure or fear. It's not focused on tests or results. It simply exists in the moment, letting language grow naturally. Because language is more than just vocabulary. It's rhythm. It's emotion. It's sound and feeling together. And when your heart is calm, your memory becomes deeper. The words take root and stay longer. Now imagine two learners. One stays up late, memorizing flashcards, reading grammar, feeling tired. The other listens to a soft voice, hears simple lines, and falls asleep gently while English plays. Who wakes up happier with English? Who remembers more, feels calmer, and speaks with less fear? You already know the answer. It's the second one. The one who let their sleep brain do the work. You can do this too. Every night. You don't need energy or motivation, just a soft voice and peaceful words. Over time, the brain builds strong paths. Words flow easier. Sentences come without stress. You begin to speak naturally, not because you tried harder, but because you allowed softness to help. Many people ignore this way of learning. They only use their study brain and feel burned out. But not you. You've started something different. You've chosen the quiet path to fluency. You are learning even in rest. You are growing while you sleep. You are giving your brain true support. And that choice is powerful. So tonight, let your study brain rest. Let it stop asking and worrying. Let the sleep brain take over. Let it soak in the voice and enjoy the peaceful rhythm. You don't need to do anything else. Just be here. Just breathe. Just allow the voice to flow. The sleep brain is wise. It will remember more than you expect. It will surprise you. And one morning, without effort, you'll say something beautiful in English and you'll smile. Because you'll know that the words came from deep inside, planted during sleep, grown in silence. Chapter 11. The night feels warmer now, more comforting and deep. Your body is at ease. Your breath is calm, and the outside world fades away. You're resting in a peaceful place where learning is gentle, emotional, and even beautiful. There's no stress, no noise, just soft understanding. You've been listening for a while. Your brain is open. Your heart is steady. And something special is happening inside you. Words are coming to you not from hard work or pressure, but through rhythm, sound, and feeling. Isn't that a bit magical? Maybe you've noticed a strange thing happen. You sometimes wake with a tune in your head or a phrase that quietly repeats. Tonight we'll explore that. Why songs stick in your memory and how that same magic helps you learn English in a peaceful way. Music is deeply powerful. It touches parts of your brain that hold emotion, not just information. You might forget facts, but you never forget a song that touched your heart. That's because rhythm stays, melody lingers, patterns repeat, and your brain follows naturally without effort or trying. You remember songs from long ago, don't you? Just like how children sing before they even speak in full sentences. The melody carries the words, and your mind embraces them with ease. So imagine this now. What if English could work the same way? What if you drifted off listening to phrases that moved like a lullaby, repeating gently in your mind like a soft chorus? This voice you hear now is doing just that. It may not be a song, but it has rhythm, emotion, and calm repetition. These are the same elements that make music unforgettable. Your sleeping brain welcomes it like a quiet lullaby. It doesn't try to translate or break things down. It simply listens gently, safely, with no fear or rush. And the words stay not because they're forced, but because they are soft, emotional, wrapped in rhythm that brings comfort. Let's try something together now. Not with effort, but with presence. Listen with your whole self, not just your ears. I am learning. You are learning. We are learning. slowly, softly each night, filled with love and peace. These aren't just phrases. They're sounds that match your breath, your stillness, your need for safety. And the more you hear them, the more they return to you naturally. Not from memory, but from enjoyment. This is why children repeat songs they love. Not to study, just for the joy of it. You can do the same with English. Let your learning feel soft, musical, emotional. You don't even need to know it's working. It just happens. So choose English that's calm. Pick voices that repeat gently. Stay away from fast, loud, rushed sounds, because calm creates memory. Rhythm brings it deep. Repetition settles it in, and your brain receives it in sleep. That's how songs live inside us. That's how dreams carry words. That's how you learn in your sleep without pressure. So tonight, let this voice be your melody. Let it wrap you in soft English music. You don't have to sing or speak. Just enjoy the sound. Let the feeling move with your breath. Let the words drift into your memory like a song. And someday, without warning, they'll return to you. In thought, in speech, in quiet moments of life. You'll wonder how they came. But the answer will be this moment, this night, this gentle way of learning through rhythm and peace. Chapter 12. The night has deepened. The moon may shine, or maybe it's hidden by clouds, but that doesn't matter now. In this quiet space, you are safe, warm, still. And your heart is open soft, listening without trying. There is no pressure here. No test, no stress. Just soft English falling into your mind like snow on a still field. You're not forcing yourself. You're not memorizing. You are feeling. You are simply here breathing gently. Now let me take you back not far, just to your earliest years, to a time when learning was effortless and natural. This chapter is about that time. The time of the sleeping child. The way you once learned everything. As a baby, you didn't plan to speak. You didn't study rules. You didn't worry about words. You listened. All day, all night. You heard voices, rhythms, conversations naturally without control. Even when you slept in someone's arms, voices continued around you. They didn't slow down or speak simpler. They just kept going, and you kept hearing. Peacefully, quietly, absorbing everything. That's how you learned your first language. Not by studying, but by being near language, near love, near life. That's what we're returning to now. That's what this English sleep journey is about, remembering how to learn like a child. You don't have to push. You don't have to translate. Just be near the sound. Just listen with your heart open. Your brain remembers how to learn this way. It knows what to do. It turns sounds into words and words into meaning. And meaning becomes your voice. And that voice becomes a part of you. It grows from peace, from rest, from repetition. This is why sleep learning works. It takes you back to softness, comfort, to your natural way of learning. You don't need to explain. You don't need to repeat out loud. Just stay close. Just listen. Just be. The child in you is still there, still listening, still learning in sleep, still growing without stress. Picture this now, a mother holding her baby. The baby sleeps. The mother speaks softly, not slower, just gently. Tomorrow we'll go outside. The sun will shine. You will smile. The baby hears not perfectly, but emotionally. Later those words return, not because the child practiced, but because the words were full of love and rhythm. That's what we're doing here together. I am the voice. You are the child. And this moment is the hug. A quiet English hug that holds you through the night and leaves language in your heart softly and kindly. And you don't have to be a child to learn this way. You only need to be open, calm, present. If you let English sleep beside you, if you listen night after night, the learning will come without force. One day, you'll hear yourself say something and wonder, when did I learn that? And the answer will be, on a night like this, in a moment like this, when you were calm, when you were resting, when you were just listening like a child. So fall even deeper into this gentle rhythm. Let the voice stay close. Let your body feel safe. Let your brain do what it knows. You are learning now like a sleeping child. And that, my dear friend, is the most powerful way of all. Chapter 13. The outside world is quiet now, like a soft blanket around you. Tonight, you are held by silence and peace. You're floating gently in a space where learning isn't heavy anymore. It's become natural, soft, and part of who you are. With every calm breath you take, every soft English word you hear, you're going deeper into a peaceful journey. Even if you can't feel it yet, something inside you is beginning to shift quietly and deeply. Your brain isn't just hearing English anymore. It's starting to relax into it, to feel okay with it. That feeling of being okay is growing stronger, turning slowly into something new, real confidence. Not loud or fast confidence, but a calm one growing quietly like flowers under soft moonlight. Many English learners carry fear. Fear of talking, of mistakes, of being laughed at. That fear builds invisible walls in the mind. Walls that block your voice and freeze your mouth. But here in the night, those heavy walls begin to melt away. They don't matter anymore. No teacher is judging you. No classmates are watching. There's only this voice and soft English sounds. This peaceful rhythm asks for nothing. It just stays gently reminding you that you're doing well. Your brain listens again and again, and your heart begins to believe what it hears. This kind of belief is quiet. It doesn't need to prove anything. It grows deep like roots in the earth. When you rest, while listening to English, you're telling your brain, this is safe. This is okay. The more your brain feels calm with English, the more open it becomes to learning. And slowly, that calm turns into trust, and that trust turns into strength from within. You don't need to wake up and speak perfectly. That's not the point. Just resting with English is already progress. Letting English visit your dreams even quietly is a gift to your future self. And the more these soft words come back night after night, the more they feel like a part of you. Not because you forced them, but because they stayed with you in silence again and again. They became your quiet friends, walking beside your dreams, becoming part of your inner voice. Let your mind stay open and safe with this feeling. No fear, no pressure, just peace. Say softly to yourself, English is my friend. I can take my time. My voice will arrive. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to stay close, night by night, breath by breath. This is your truth now. You're not falling behind. You're not broken. You are not alone in this. Each peaceful night with this voice, you're moving forward slowly but steadily, not in a way that rushes, but in a way that heals, calmly, kindly, at your own pace. And someday, as someone will talk to you in English, you won't freeze, you won't hide. Instead, something quiet and strong will rise inside you. You'll feel calm and brave. You might not say everything perfectly, but you'll answer, and you'll smile inside, because you'll remember nights like this. You'll remember this voice that stayed with you. You'll remember that your quiet confidence was born in sleep when no one was watching. So tonight, let go of trying harder. You don't need to do more. You've already done enough. Just be here. Just breathe. Let this silent strength keep growing in the dark, because when morning comes, you'll wake up just a little stronger, a little more ready. And most of all, you'll wake up a little more like the true version of yourself. Chapter 14. The night keeps flowing like a soft river, slow and gentle. Nothing is chasing you now. You're not running. You're not forcing anything. You're simply floating in this peaceful moment. The voice continues speaking with calmness. The rhythm is steady, and your heart stays open. You've been here for a while just listening. Words have come and gone like waves. Some words you remember, some you don't. But that's completely okay. Because now is not the time for memory. It's the time for feeling close to English. Tonight, let's talk about something simple yet powerful. It's not a rule. It's a gift. We're going to share the most helpful kinds of English phrases for sleep. Not big, difficult expressions, just small sentences, soft and real. These phrases move like whispers into your mind and rest there like memories. You don't need to think hard or repeat. Just listen and let them stay. Many learners believe they must memorize long lists of new words each week. But your brain doesn't learn like that, especially while you sleep and rest. Your mind prefers things that are gentle, short, and connected to emotion. It wants sentences that sound natural, that feel real in daily life. When you rest, your brain is ready for kindness, not complexity. That's why sleep learning works best, with soft, daily English phrases. Little sentences you use at home in the morning or while walking. These phrases don't just help you speak, they start to shape your inner voice. They enter your dreams not as lessons, but as small companions. Let me offer you a few gentle examples now. Just receive them. No need to say them back. Just let them enter like a breeze. I'm waking up now. It's a beautiful morning. Let's drink some tea. I feel happy today. Where are my shoes? It's time to go. I'm learning something new. That's okay. No problem. Thank you so much. I'm proud of myself. These sentences are not difficult, and that's what makes them work. They don't try to test you. They connect to your daily feelings and thoughts. When you sleep and hear them often, they become part of your emotions. You'll speak not from memory, but from comfort, from the heart. This is why I say, don't focus on huge vocabulary at night. Focus on what feels real to you, words that match your life. That's how fluency grows, not by knowing everything, but by feeling safe with something small. Imagine waking up and hearing, "It's a beautiful morning" in your thoughts. It makes you feel good. It brings peace from the night into the day. Or maybe you're walking outside and you hear, "Let's drink some tea." You smile quietly because it reminds you of the calm voice from the night. You remember not the lesson, but the feeling, the connection. This is sleep learning. It's about feeling the language, not just studying it. So tonight, let these simple sentences stay close to you. Don't run after long words. Don't try to memorize. Let the gentle sentences rest in your heart like small toys in a child's hand, softly held, full of warmth, easy to keep. Each phrase is like a small key, opening a quiet door inside you. And always remember, you don't need to understand every word right now. You just need to stay near the language. It will take care of the rest. English will repeat itself. It will return again and again. It will become familiar, like a friend sitting beside you every night. Now let's whisper a few more. Just let them float into your heart. I'm doing my best. Tonight I feel calm. Tomorrow will be better. I'm learning English step by step. I am enough. I am growing. I am ready. Chapter 15. The night feels like a close friend now. Whether the stars are bright or clouds cover the sky, everything around you feels calm and safe. You're no longer just lying still in bed. You're quietly moving through language sounds and soft memories that comfort your heart. Each breath feels lighter, easier. Each word that reaches you feels warmer, more familiar, like a soft whisper. You don't need to understand every single thing. You don't have to speak. You just need to be here, quiet and open. As we continue this gentle path, I want to offer you something truly special. a bedtime habit, a peaceful routine made just for you. This isn't about pressure or rules. It's about love, kindness, and peace. Let's create your own personal ritual for learning English as you rest. Something gentle and simple that slowly builds strength over time. Let's start with an easy question. How do you usually end your day? Many people scroll through phones. Others play loud videos. Some lie down with heavy thoughts on their chest. But what if your night became something else? A place of safety, a space where English gently enters your dreams. What if bedtime was your private hour of growth? Your calm moment to connect softly with language. It doesn't have to be long. Even just 10 quiet minutes can bring real change. What really matters is how you feel. What really matters is inviting English into your night with kindness. So let's begin building your nightly ritual. Just a few peaceful steps. No stress, no demands, just comfort. First, turn off the lights or keep them soft. Let your body know it's time to relax and let go. Take 3 deep breaths, in and out, again and again. Let go of the day. Let your thoughts slow down. Then press play. Listen to a gentle English voice, like this one. A voice that helps you feel, not push. Lie down and let your body soften. Your hands still, your face relaxed. Just listen. Nothing more is needed. You don't have to understand. You don't need to answer. You don't even need to stay awake. The voice will remain with you. The words will float softly into your sleep. Some nights you might stay awake longer. Other nights you may fall asleep quickly. Both are perfectly fine. There's no wrong way to do this. There's only your way, your rhythm. Sometimes you'll hear the same phrase again and again. That's good. That's how your brain learns best. It's in this quiet repetition that your trust and understanding begin to grow naturally. Here's something even more beautiful. When you repeat this habit, your brain starts preparing before bedtime. It gently says, yes, it's time. Time for peace. Time for English. Time for soft learning. The more you return to this ritual, the stronger the connection becomes. Your bed turns into your classroom. Your pillow becomes a place of learning. Your dreams become your lessons. And none of this requires pressure. There's no fear here, only gentle growth. Remember something truly important. There is no perfect way to do this. Some nights you'll feel tired. Some nights your thoughts may wander. But the moment you press, play something good begins. You're growing. You're changing. You're becoming someone who speaks English calmly, naturally, and beautifully. So now let's take one final breath together, in and out, once more. Now say softly to yourself, this is my time to grow. I welcome English into my rest. I trust this gentle journey. I am doing enough. Tomorrow I will feel stronger. That is your new bedtime ritual. That is your soft promise to yourself. Not to study harder, but to stay connected. Not to speak perfectly, but to feel ready. Not to rush, but to flow night after night, word by word, dream by dream. Chapter 16, the hours feel soft now. Your body understands it's time to let go and rest. Your heartbeat is calm. Your eyes may already be closed or gently closing now. And still, the voice continues warm, slow, like a soft breeze moving across your dreams. You've come a long way. You're no longer just hearing English. You're living with it, sleeping with it. You're breathing it in like gentle air. And now, I want to share something truly magical. A feeling so quiet, yet so powerful it might change the way you learn forever. Tonight, let's talk about dreaming in English. Not just listening to the words, but letting them fill your imagination. to sleep with English floating through your mind, to softly think in a new language. Many believe fluency begins with speaking, but that isn't the full truth. Real fluency starts in your thoughts, when your brain no longer needs to translate, when you stop searching for the right words in your own language, when you begin to think directly in English, not loudly, not perfectly, just naturally, like a quiet stream. Your dreams can take you there, because dreams are free. Dreams don't need grammar. They don't require translation. They just flow like soft rivers through your mind. When your dreams include English, your brain becomes more relaxed with the language. It stops feeling like something outside of you. It becomes something inside something familiar and safe. Even now, as you rest, your brain is building gentle connections. You've been hearing soft phrases for many nights now. You've followed calming rhythms and peaceful voices. You've made a bedtime habit. Because of this, your mind is starting to recognize the patterns of English. The rhythm, the music, the way the words feel. And that rhythm enters your dreams. Little by little, you begin to imagine in English a tiny conversation, a walk through a memory, a sentence wrapped in comfort. This is how thinking in English begins, not with effort, but with imagination. Let's imagine a dream together now. You're walking through a quiet garden. Flowers bloom beside you. The sky is soft, peaceful. You hear birds in the distance. Then someone appears, a kind, gentle person. They smile and ask, "Hello, how are you today?" You smile back and answer, "I'm good. Just walking. It's a beautiful evening." The dream flows forward. No fear, no pressure. Just a peaceful, quiet moment in English. These are the dreams your brain can build when you let English stay close at night. You don't have to control them. You don't even have to remember them. Just create the peaceful space where they can begin. And you're doing that right now, by listening each night. By welcoming this soft voice into your rest, you are shaping your inner world. And when you wake up, something small may feel different. You may feel lighter. A phrase might appear in your thoughts. You might find yourself wondering, "Can I say this in English?" And that small voice in your mind, that's your brain starting to think in English. It's the result of dreaming again and again. It's the quiet power of restful listening. So as you rest now, trust the process. Trust the voice. Trust the dreams. Let them hold English gently. Let your imagination play freely. There is no test, no deadline, just this peaceful moment in your growing mind. Now repeat with me softly in your heart. I welcome English into my dreams. My thoughts are becoming clear. I am not afraid of English. English now lives inside me. I think, I feel, I dream. Chapter 17. The night feels still, and the quiet wraps around you like a gentle hug. The voice speaks slowly with calm and comfort. You're not in a hurry. You're here to rest, to grow, to slowly let go of fear, and discover a peaceful way to learn. Night after night, you've listened. You've whispered soft words and pictured small dreams. Tonight is special. Tonight is about believing in what 1 week of this habit can truly do. Just 7 peaceful nights, 7 short moments before sleep, 7 times pressing play with no stress at all. Some say learning must be hard. They think change needs pain, but that's not true. Change can come quietly through kindness, repetition, and allowing your mind to gently receive. Each evening, when you listen to this peaceful English, your brain begins to shift. You start to notice things. You begin to feel different, and that's the quiet magic. Let me share the story of Amina. She was shy, afraid to speak, always quiet when English was near. She tried apps, grammar videos, memorizing words, but nothing helped her fear. Then she discovered sleep learning just 10 minutes a night. No pressure, just calm. The first night she barely understood. Her mind wandered, but she kept listening. On the second night she felt more at ease. The voice felt familiar, the sounds more gentle. By the fourth night, something shifted. She heard words before they were spoken. Her brain wasn't forcing anything. It was simply absorbing gently, patiently. On the seventh night, something amazing happened. Amina spoke her first sentence to a stranger. She said, "I like your bag. It's beautiful." Simple but powerful. It came naturally. It came from her silent nights, from the rhythm now living inside her. 1 week. That's all it took to open a door she had feared for so long. Will this happen to you? Yes, but in your own unique way. Your path may look different. Maybe it's a smile. Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's one sentence. No matter the form, it's still real. It's still a step forward. So tonight, reflect on your quiet habit. Think of the calm you've created, the words that gently found you even when you weren't trying. That is proof. That is your reward. You didn't force anything. You stayed close. Your smart, gentle brain did the rest, shaping you slowly like water shaping stone. You are becoming someone who trusts, who dares to speak, who quietly believes. Now say this with me. 1 week can change me. I am learning in silence. My voice is getting ready. I am not behind. I am on the path. Chapter 18. The night holds you with care. Your body knows how to rest. Your thoughts begin to soften. Your heart feels safe with English. You are not pushing. You are not asking too much. Just listening gently. And now deep inside, you begin to sense something real is happening. This is no longer just a dream. This is true growth and quiet change. Tonight we talk about what all these nights have been preparing you for. Speaking, yes, real speaking, without fear or stress, with calm and ease. But speaking doesn't start with words. It begins with feeling. It starts with the soft rhythm you've been hearing every night. Not to memorize, but to absorb. Your brain has been holding it all. It connects these sounds with rest, with emotion, with a sense of peace. Now those soft places inside you are growing stronger. You're not just studying English anymore. You're beginning to feel it. And that feeling, that quiet connection, is your first step to speaking. You may not notice it right away. Maybe while brushing your teeth, a sentence pops up. It's a beautiful day. Or while walking, you think, I need some milk. These aren't accidents. These are signals. Your brain is starting to move towards speaking. Not loud or perfect, just gentle, like a baby bird learning to sing. Not from books, but from listening. And slowly, you begin to try. You don't need to talk for hours. Just start small. Whisper a phrase. Repeat one line in front of the mirror. Say a kind word to yourself in English. That's how your inner voice becomes your real voice. That's how quiet turns into confidence. That's how listening becomes speech. Your voice comes not only from your mouth, but from memories. From the gentle rhythm of these nights, from the connection you built in stillness. Your voice will not grow from fear. It will grow from trust. And that trust is already forming inside you. Now imagine this. You're in a cafe. The waiter asks, "What would you like?" You feel a little nervous. Then something happens. You remember, "I'd like a cup of tea, please." You say it. The waiter smiles. You feel proud. Not because you studied hard, but because you gave yourself time. You listened. And now the language is returning that gift. So tonight, don't force speaking. Just listen and feel what's growing inside. Let your heart know speaking is coming. It has already begun. Each word you hear is building the sentences you'll soon say. Each soft phrase is slowly becoming your voice. Now say this gently with me. My voice is growing. I speak without fear. English lives inside me. I'm getting ready. I trust my journey. You don't need to speak today, but when it's time, you'll be ready, because you've done the quiet work. You planted the seeds. Now the words are blooming. Chapter 19. The night is deep, but your heart feels light and calm. You've come this far, chapter by chapter, gently listening without pressure or fear. And now, something has changed inside you. You may not see it in the mirror or feel it in your hands, but a quiet shift has begun. You've learned how to let go. You've learned how to trust the process. Most of all, you've learned that even when you're tired or unmotivated, you can still grow. That is what tonight is about, what to do when you're too tired, too slow, too drained to study. Because even on those nights, something magical can still happen inside you. You don't need strength. You don't need focus. You only need one simple thing: presence. Just press play. Just lie down. Just allow the language to be near. That's enough. You don't need to speak. You don't need to try. You don't even need to keep your eyes open. Your tired mind may forget the words, but your heart will remember how they made you feel. Your brain may drift, but the rhythm will stay. And that soft rhythm is where the real learning begins. We all have those heavy days. Days when your body aches and your mind says, "Not tonight." And that's okay. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to rest. Learning in this way doesn't fight you. It moves with you. It honors your tiredness. It knows that quiet presence can do more than hard effort. It knows that softness is strength too. Imagine this. You've had a long, difficult day. Your shoulders are heavy, your energy low. You don't want to study. You don't want to focus. But you lie down, close your eyes, and press play. A soft voice begins. It doesn't ask you to remember anything. It simply surrounds you like a lullaby, and your brain says, I know this. This is safe. This is kind. It doesn't need meaning. It just needs the sound. That sound becomes comfort. That comfort becomes memory. And without trying, you are learning. You are growing in silence. You didn't open a book. You didn't say a word. Yet your brain is storing this moment gently. This method is not about pushing. It's about allowing. It's not about speed. It's about staying close. When you feel strong, you might repeat the words. When you feel weak, you might only listen. Both moments are part of the journey. Both are deeply valuable. There is no wasted time if your heart is open. Even if you fall asleep before the story ends, you're still learning. So if tonight you feel too tired, don't be upset with yourself. Don't call yourself lazy. You are doing something beautiful. You are learning with love, not fear. You are letting English come to you like a soft wave, not a storm. You are building fluency through peace and patience, not pressure. Tomorrow, you might feel more energy. Or maybe you won't. And either way, you are still moving forward. Because the magic isn't in doing more, it's in staying connected. It's in saying, "I'm tired, but I'll listen." That small yes is more powerful than you know. That yes tells your brain, keep going. I'm still here. I still care. Now let the words come. Don't chase them. Don't try to remember. Let them float like soft clouds. Let them rest near your pillow. You don't need to understand. You don't need to speak tonight. You only need to feel the kindness of the voice, the peace of the rhythm. You are still learning, even now, even this moment. Now say this gently with me. I can grow even when I'm tired. My rest holds power. English is quietly with me. I am enough even in stillness. I trust this soft journey. Chapter 20. The night is almost over. The silence around you feels deeper, like the whole world is breathing slowly beside you. Even the stars above seem to be resting quietly. You've come so far on this journey. You've listened not with pressure, but with your heart. You trusted the voice, and you let the words simply be with you. And now we arrive at the final chapter. But this is not where it ends. No, this is the beginning of something soft, strong, and beautiful that lives inside you. This is where the truth becomes clear. Night after night, your English is gently awakening, not in a classroom, not through fear, but in the calm space of your dreams. This last chapter is not a goodbye. It's a quiet reminder that your rest is not just for sleep. It is also for change, for growth, for becoming who you're meant to be. You've heard so many words in these chapters. Some were new, some were repeated, some you may not even remember. And that's perfectly fine, because remembering every word was never the goal. The real goal was letting English live beside you quietly and naturally, like a soft friend who stays near. You welcomed that voice. You made room for the sound of a new language. You didn't push yourself. You simply listened, and that was enough. Without pressure, your brain began to adapt. It noticed the rhythm. It caught the flow. It started to believe little by little, night after night. Can you feel that shift inside? That gentle change where English is no longer something you chase, it's something that's already becoming part of you. You may not see the full results yet, but deep down, a transformation has started, and it will keep growing each time you return to this peaceful space. With every night, you listen with every soft breath beside the language. With each gentle phrase, your fluency grows quietly, slowly, naturally. And here's something magical. Even if you miss a night, your brain still remembers. Even if the routine breaks, the rhythm stays softly inside you. You've built something lasting, something kind, a bond with English that's not based on effort, but on peace, patience, and quiet trust. So now I ask one thing. Don't stop here. Let this be your quiet nighttime gift. A simple return to this soft space, night after night. You don't have to think. You don't have to try hard. Just listen. Just breathe. Just be. Let that be enough. That is how your English will keep growing. Not by doing more, but by being near the sound, the feeling, and the calm that comes with it. And one day, you will speak not with fear, not with doubt, but with quiet, certain confidence. Because you took the peaceful path. You trusted your rest. You trusted your pace. Most of all, you trusted yourself. That trust is powerful. It will carry you forward. So as this final chapter fades, let your eyes close. Let your breath slow. Let your heart rest in quiet joy. Because you listened. You grew. You loved the journey. If this journey brought you peace tonight, let it bring peace to someone else too. Gently tap, share this with a friend who needs calm learning. And if you'd like more nights like this, press subscribe. This way, we can keep growing together quietly, kindly, one night at a time. Good night, and see you in the next story.